Joining us now, Binghamton High School grad and standout wide receiver at Miami. Colbie, how you doing? How you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing good. Glad to be here. Glad to speak to everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got to ask, I mean, I know your journey. Obviously, you know your journey, but how does one go from Binghamton, New York to Miami? Two places that really couldn't be more different, right?
Yeah, it's not the easiest process knowing from upstate New York you're not really heavily recruited in the football aspect of things, but it was just a rough mental state. You know, you got to stay mentally locked in. You have to really believe in yourself that you can really accomplish anything and play at a high level.
Yeah, and you touched on it. Obviously, upstate New York, very, it's not recruited as heavily as a lot of other places in, in the country, but even more so for receivers. You don't often see, a lot of offenses that throw the ball. How did you kind of stand out amongst the crowd while you were in high school, and then obviously over at Lackawanna as well?
Just being a playmaker, being a receiver, you know, it's not really guaranteed that you're going to get the ball. So whenever that ball comes your way, you have to be able to make a play. And I feel like that's what my film shows, and a lot of coaches agreed with it. And it's just something I like to master and stick with.
Mm-hmm. And what's been the biggest kind of culture difference from being in Binghamton and now into Miami?
Just the people. I know there's like every different type of ethnicity, race, anything you really want, different types of food. It's just an interaction. You really get to set a good. It's a good place for just the future. You know, being able to, if football doesn't work out, I know I can interact with other people, maybe get in the business aspects of things, or maybe the sports aspect of things. And it's just being in a big city is just amazing to really understand life.
Yeah, absolutely. And last year with the Hurricanes, you're second on the team in receiving yards. You're up there once again. What has kind of helped contribute to you being such a big, big asset for this team? Obviously halfway or about halfway through your second year.
Just trusting the coaches that they have the right process, that they're gonna put me in the right situations to be as successful as possible, and my teammates trusted me as well, being able to give me the ball when needed and being able to just help me master my game.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to throw a couple questions at you, kind of a speed round. I'll ask you a question real quick. A couple word answer if you want. We'll just start with your favorite food.
Favorite food, probably maybe like a hamburger.
Hamburger, not a speedy. So not a speedy.
No, I'm not in Speedies. Speedy Fast was nice, but I wasn't really a big Speedy guy.
Gotcha. And so why do you wear number 4?
Number 4, unfortunately, Scott Wright was a great close friend, really like a family to me, and he unfortunately passed away in high school. Was never really able to wear it in high school, but also a favorite number, so I really wear it for him and to show respect to his family.
Yeah, absolutely. What's been your favorite memory playing football so far?
So far, the game winner, junior college, we were playing Army JV, and it was 6 seconds left. The quarterback just threw it up, and I made a play.
If you weren't playing football right now, what do you think you'd be doing?
I was a really good basketball player coming out of high school, so I'd probably try to play basketball somewhere, or I don't know, probably just be trying to travel the world or something.
Absolutely. And your favorite movie or TV show?
Movie. I really like Forrest Gump. I feel like Forrest Gump's a top tier movie. Really funny, really relatable. You know, he has a good story to tell.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, so the number one thing you currently miss about Binghamton, New York, if
Number
anything?
one, yes. I mean, I had really good friendships and family out there. So if anything, it would be my friends and family.
Mhm. And what's it like? I mean, obviously we already talked about the cultural differences between Binghamton and Miami, but when you get to come back to Binghamton, see your family and friends, what's that like?
It's really nice, you know, connecting, just updating guys, just see how people are doing, how people are doing well, and then just really interacting with the guys, giving advice to the youth and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And when you were at Binghamton, did you obviously you had aspirations to play college football and you did in junior college, but in your wildest dreams, would you have thought, Power 5, Miami? Like, was that on your mind when you were in high school?
Oh no, the offers I was getting, I was expecting FCS, you know, lower Division One. I always wanted to play Division One football, obviously, but expecting to be at Miami, I never dreamed.
Mhm. And so when you got that, got that offer from Miami, walk me through kind of that process from going to Lackawanna from Miami. How did that work for you?
Yeah, Miami was just they were heavy on recruiting. As soon as they offered me, they made sure they would get me down right away. You know, they weren't the first offer that I had, but they were very persistent when they did offer me. They made sure they had a plan, how they wanted to play me, how they wanted me to shape my body and stuff like that. So they were amazing people, and they made me feel like I was with my family.
Absolutely. And obviously, you guys have obviously a couple games left into the playoffs at this point, but walk me through, or I guess rather the postseason at this point. But walk me through kind of, what you're hoping to finish up the season with and then hopefully continue your career with.
I just want to keep balling out, helping the team as much as I can, uh, as long as I can. I'm not really focused on the next year or anything right now. I'm just trying to figure out game by game, make as many plays as I can and figure out as it goes.
Yeah, for sure. Was there anything we didn't talk about that you want to add?
No, that's about it. It's okay.
I appreciate you, Colbie. Thank you so much, Cameron, as well.